Welcome to lalanascrochet. I'm Lalana. I excuse me, I have a small update. I finished all the diamond score blanket parts, except the corners are too small. So I'm adding to the corners so that I have a flat on each side. Yeah, so they're bigger, but it is working up to be beautiful. I'm so excited. So I should have this done in a couple hours, and then, or all of these. I have 4 corners to finish. And when I'm finished, then I'll put it together and you can see my finished object. I will have an FO. So, and this one, my mile a minute, that I have already taken apart one time. Taking it apart again. This time I'm rolling it up. It's gonna be, I'm not sure exactly what it's gonna be. Probably a granny stripe, possibly. We'll see. I'm working on it. And I'm trying to decide. I think I've decided I want to make the presents blanket. There's presents as in like a present. Not presents like I'm here with you and you're present. So the only thing is I don't want it to be all white like theirs is, because they have the white present with the different colored the red and green ribbons going through them, making an X, and then a bow on top. Then they stick them all together, but they did them with white, excuse me, and I don't want a white blanket because I don't do white very well. My husband is a mechanic and an oiler at the mine, meaning he touches all the dirty stuff, the very, very dirty stuff, the black oil, the grease that gets everywhere. So I don't want to have that on my beautiful white present blanket, so I won't be doing that. But I'm thinking I can make the presents white and then stick them together with the Christmas variegated yarn, which I do have some of that, and I'm I bought it special. That's the one I was feeling gypped over, because it's Christmas colors. Granted, it's variegated, and I just got the Hobby Lobby Crafter's Secret because I wasn't sure what I wanted to use it for. I knew it probably was gonna just be an accent, like I wasn't gonna use it to make big parts of something. So I don't need it to be of a superior quality. Not that there's anything wrong with Crafter's Secret. I made an entire sweater out of it, and it's nice and soft and beautiful. Once you wash everything, put a little bit of fabric softener in there, it's beautiful. It's fine. It works. It's nice and soft and fluffy and squish and all the things. But I've got to finish this. I will have all the pieces finished today, and I will start putting it together today. I'm kind of really excited. We also need to put up the Christmas tree. My kids came over yesterday. I was very excited. Oh, by the way, if you're in here, welcome. I'm so glad that you came to join me. Bring your craft. It's Christmas time, and my kids came over yesterday and made cookies. It was very fun. My grandson ran around like a crazy kid, and which exactly like he's supposed to. Thank you very much. Come to Granny's and run around. And we just had a nice calm day. We did watch a documentary on what's his name? P. Diddy? Puff Daddy? P. Diddy? Sean Combs. It was pretty interesting. That's my children. And we realized my two of my kids had the same 4th grade teacher, and they all do she every year has them do a report on a famous Black African American. Well, and both of my kids, one chose Sean Combs, who's P. Diddy, and one chose Christopher Wallace, who it was B.I.G. Biggie Smalls. They couldn't pick, like, you know, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King Jr. They chose rappers. Both of my children. It's okay. It's okay. They learned. That's what matters. So. And they did somebody that nobody else has done, which is good. I am so excited to get this blanket done. Actually, though, I was thinking the other day, you know how sometimes when you make a granny square blanket or whatever, by the time you're getting down to the end of it, you're like, oh, I'm so tired of this blanket. I'm not there yet. I'm so enjoying this process of a different shape, different colors, because I've never used all these colors together before. I'm just really super excited to get this blanket together. I'm not tired of it yet, even though I have to, you know, add a couple of rows on each of the corners. I know I'm like in the home stretch now. So, getting this last, you'd think I'd start making this last spot here a little looser after all of these shapes I've done. You'd think. Not happening. Are you guys doing anything to celebrate the season? Like, you know, not Christmas Day or whatever, but this time of year, a lot of families have get-togethers and things. What are you guys doing? Doing anything fun, family-wise? There's also, I know a lot of people choose to volunteer this time of year. They help in soup kitchens and rescue centers and things like that. You can go, feel free to let me know in the comments if you're doing anything special. Maybe it would help me to come up with something to do too, because my kids are older. My husband's kids are older. We don't do a lot of little family stuff anymore. The only thing I think my daughter and I are gonna do outside of our own homes is we're gonna take my grandson looking at Christmas lights. I think his parents are gonna take him too, but I think her and I might take him once too. I'm gonna set that one aside and start on the next one. And I have an order here. You know, I tried to do by color order. There's one of the halves that I messed up. I mixed up one of the colors, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It'll all work out. You probably would have never even noticed if I didn't tell you. So, but I'm getting excited. I also want to start that present blanket. We'll see if I also saw where somebody made pot holders, and they used the variegated and then in the between the two sections, because you know, I mean, it's square, and then this a third of it was variegated, and then in the center they had a plain color. So it was variegated, plain, variegated, and then they did the outside with the plain, and then but it's a super thick, I think it's a thermal stitch. We don't need thermal stitch blanket. Not here. I live in Arizona, for goodness sakes. We barely need blankets here. Unless you live in northern Arizona, then it does snow up there. Like Flagstaff gets quite a bit of snow. My daughter went to NAU up there, and yeah, she said, "Mom, there was 3 feet of snow and they didn't cancel school." Well, because down here, you know, you get an inch or two of snow and the whole town shuts down. We don't know how to drive in snow down here anymore. Even the snowbirds, it's like they forget where they came from. Well, you know what? It's probably everybody else. They probably are fine. It's everybody else out there driving around like maniacs. I remember we had an ice freeze, something where it got super cold after it had rained, and they had ice warnings out, and they closed school for that, for the students. But the teachers all still had to figure out how to get there. I was there at the time. So, of course, you know, with no students, and with my job, I took care of the severe and profound classroom, where if we didn't do like grading, and you know, our curriculum was set up by the teacher who, you know, that's what our kids they were cognitively slower than the rest of the school, and so and we always had our stuff pre-made like weeks in advance, and like we were on top of it because there was like 5 aides in there and our teacher, and we just didn't need to have a free day to do that kind of thing. So I was in college at the time, and I did homework. A lot of homework that day. I got a lot of stuff done. But I remember it was so cold. I think I wore a sweatshirt that day. All day. That was when I had sweatshirts still. I think I only have one now. And I take it camping. I do have one hoodie that a friend bought me for watching her house while her and her kids went on vacation. And it's a Harry Potter one. It's a 9 3/4 it has on the front of it. It's so great. I love getting to wear it. When I get to wear it, if I ever get to wear it. Because today, I mean, I'm sitting here in shorts and t-shirt. Usually I wear a tank top. I wear the same clothes in the summer as I do in the winter because it's so hot. So, but my husband, everybody's outside. They're outside in just t-shirts and jeans and stuff. And my stepson's girlfriend came out, and she rode her horse out there. No jacket. It's nice outside. It's got to be mid-70s. So I have the fan on. You can probably hear it. So, but that's what I'm doing these days. Sitting around, finishing up blankets. Getting excited about finishing the blankets. And I have done work on my Tunisian project, and I've graduated to the string because it's just too long to keep on the regular needle. Here I go, so you can see where the honeycomb is and where the simple stitch is right here. It's so pretty coming up. And my sides, they're Maybe I'll end up having to put a border on it to clean up my edges slightly, but it's okay. It's not terrible, and I'm happy with how it's coming out. I really am. This is where the color changed. But it is very pretty. The pattern is very pretty coming out. And right now, that's all I got. When I started this channel, I had a bunch of projects on the hook. I think like 10. And I'm down to 4. So, yay. Yay for me! But, oh, that doesn't include my luck of the draw blankets, but those are, I don't count those as whips. They're, because I work on them once a week, so those are like, I guess they're whips, they're works in progress, but I got this week's done. We'll see what the next one is this Thursday. Log into Mama Swift. She's got the lucky baseball cap and the red solo cup that chooses the colors for us. And here I go. More. This blanket, it's just all basically double crochet. It's how you put it together. Makes the stair steps, turns them into diamonds. If I would do the right stitch or do it in the right place. Alright, I'm gonna keep working on this. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. See you tomorrow. Happy hooking.